And then you can you can now share your screen and then talk about your project and do the demo.
Okay. I'm trying to share my screen, but how can I do that?
Yeah, you should be able to do that because
Yeah.
I already allowed the screen to be shared.
Yeah, because I can see because there's a problem. I don't think I can share. There, like all the screens have a exclamation mark on the.
I will share for you. Okay, maybe you can see my screen.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I will.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's it.
Okay, good. Thank you.
okay, so our program statement is to like make a small program and allow all the clients to chat on the server, and like our major problem and the key issue is to like build a server that allow all the clients chat together but without any synchronization problems, and the clients can like quit at any time and without any deadlock or something else. And we initialize a thread array and set each client at a single thread in the server. And we also use a Java built-in synchronized methods to lock objects for shared resources, and to avoid the synchronization problems. And we also do some encryption methods, some easy encryption method. We use two easy ways to encrypt the messages, and the user won't know the encryption methods they use. So based on this way, so we think our server can be more safe, and the clients will like send their messages in a like a safer way, you know. So and basically that's our like program.
Okay.
And because I cannot share my, yeah, there's some problems that I cannot share my screen. I think I will check if I can do a demo for you.
I can take a look at your screenshot. I mean, your
Okay.
teammate
Okay.
is actually sharing some of the screenshot.
Yeah, this is basically our program, and the left three boxes are the clients. And
yeah, the three person they're chatting, right?
Yes. And the right side is about the code, about the running code, and each message will be encrypted and transferred into our server, and our server will also transcribe the encrypt message to the other clients. And by doing this, we can make our server really safe and not be hijacked by other clients or other things.
Okay, so I want to just double check a few property about your implement. So you talk about the issue of synchronization, and you mentioned the issue of potentially you have deadlock. So my question is that this three client, they're talking to each other. I assume they're talking on the same chat. So so synchronization, you means that all three client, you're going to see exactly the same message and exactly the same order. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And you said this is done by something you did, or you actually use, I saw you use some kind of Java library to do that?
No, not library. Like Java provides us with a synchronized class. That's a, I think it's a keywords in the, like you define in the class, right? So it avoid the objects like get into like some synchronization problems in like the deadlock or something else. And also we avoid this problem by creating a thread to each client, and we build a like thread array in the server, like to give every client a thread. So
Okay. Have you tried you try 3 client? Okay, so that's probably 3 thread or something that you run simultaneously. How have you tried a larger number?
yeah, it will be fine. And the default, because it depends on the array size, so every time we I can see like I think what your problem is. So you said maybe I think the biggest part is to deal with like the quit of the clients. If some clients quit, and there might be some problems, but we build a method that deal with the problem of it. Like we will resize the array, not resize, I think reallocate the user's ID. So if like, because I said we created a thread array. So if some clients quit, like if the client's position is in the middle of the array, then the array should be reallocate all the user's thread, and they will be like get into a new position inside the array.
So let me tell you that my question that's for the system you're implementing, or you actually have implemented. So assuming I have 50 million user, we talk about really large number distributed around the internet, and we actually chatting something. This happened, for example, in before election, there was a candidate debate, and Fox News has about 50 million user online sharing their basically like and reaction, as well as comments. So one debate has about 400,000 comments that being shared. So in that kind of scale, that synchronization could be really challenging. Do you understand what I'm saying? You want to guarantee that everybody have seen exactly the same order. So that's why I'm asking, 3 user, I know synchronization is not going to be a performance bottleneck. But when you have anything beyond 1,000 or 2,000 user, that I mean, obviously one way to guarantee synchronize, we allow only one entry to enter the chat at a time, and then you replicate to all 3. That's my understanding what a typical library or system will work, is that how do you guarantee synchronization? You use a global semaphore or global lock. Whenever you enter, you actually lock it. Then you actually post it. After you post it, you update to all 3. After you finish update, you unlock, so other people can actually insert. I mean, if it's a small number, you don't see the lagging. But when the number grow up to a certain point, then the scale might be a challenge. That's my question.
Yes. When we design this only for maybe 100 users, and that's our fault. And we really didn't thought of the cases of if we have a million user or many users, because our design is more about. I think the novelty of our design is more about the array of user threads, and we will, when some user will quit the session, and the threads will dynamically reallocate those users to a new array. And this one is really I think this is not a problem for maybe 100 or 200 users, because our whole application is based on the local internet, is not quite distributed, and so we choose this as our synchronization method, and we really didn't think about the the million users.
That's okay. So
about the distributed the
No,
situation.
no, it's okay. I'm just asking because the synchronization mechanism, do you actually implement a synchronization like using something like a lock or mutual exclusion in your program, or you actually rely on some of the code that Java actually provides some kind of class for you to see? I'm unfamiliar with
Yeah.
the Java synchronization
Yeah,
class.
this
Don't know what they
synchronization.
did.
Yeah, this synchronization.
We didn't do any like any extra things to do the synchronization, but I was just searching like the Java synchronized keyword. What's the use of the synchronized keyword? And it said like the methods block can like the Java synchronized method provides the object to have a opportunity to acquire a lock, and whenever it leaves the synchronized method, it will release a lock. So
Release a
actually,
lock,
I think
yeah.
it's a global. You know, it's I
Right,
think it's a
right.
global.
Okay. So that's good. They take care of the releasing of the lock, because
Yeah.
if people leave and without coming back in the middle of something, it's basically deadlock, because it holds a lock there and nobody else can get in. Okay. That's good. So okay, you implement this chatting. Okay. That's fine. I don't have any further question for your project. It's pretty straightforward about what you did. Thank you very much for your explanation and presentation. So you haven't. I'm sure you haven't done your homework 2, homework 3 grading, right?
Yeah, we homework, our homework 2 and homework 3. I will check because I will stop share first.
Let me first turn off the recording.